Yo guys, it's KQ here, back in the video, and to me showing you the Tourust Ident, how to make it tutorial. Yeah, let's get right into it. Alright, before the tutorial actually starts, I'm just gonna say you need the preset in the description and animation composer. And if I sound a bit tired, I'm sorry. I'm not tired. My voice just went like that and I'm sorry. So let's get right into it. Alright, so this is what you're gonna be learning how to make. And the first thing you want to do is have After Effects open. Here it should say new composition, but if it doesn't for you, just press Ctrl N, and here comes up your composition settings. You want 30 FPS, duration on 5 seconds, and go to advanced, shutter angle on 180, and samples per frame on 32, and then just go and click OK, and you'll be greeted with a new composition just like this. It'll be blank and empty. I'm just gonna put my ident background here locked, just so it looks a bit better. Alright, so the first thing you want to do is just write out your name. So you're gonna get your text tool from up here, or press Ctrl T, and then you're just gonna write your name. I'm gonna use the word Tour, and then the font is Akira expanded, so this one I'll put it in the description, and then you want to make the font size around 200. So you can just scale it down depending on your name. So if you write Tourust, it looks good, but I'm using Tour because it's shorter. So once you've done that, you want to go to your layer, select it, right click, go to create, and create shapes from text, and then you'll have this Tour outlines. So if you do not have explode shape layers, which is a plugin or a script, so you can just click it and it will make it automatically. What you can do is press Ctrl D on the layer, so you have it duplicated 4 times for the amount of letters you have. And then what you're gonna do is go into this drop down contents, and you're gonna delete everything except from, actually, let's do R at the bottom. Delete everything except from R, and then press enter and change it to R. And then you're gonna do that for everything else. Yeah. You can press Ctrl to select different ones, and you don't have to select it all, so that's what I'm going to do here. And then finally for T. So now that's everything basically for your text. So now what you want to do is go to around 1 second and 10 frames, because you're on 30 FPS, and you're going to go up to this search bar and you're going to search path, and then you're just going to keyframe this. You're going to select it, press U and hold shift and S, and then keyframe scale as well. Hold shift and P and keyframe position. Now you want to go to 0 seconds, and what you want to do is select path and select just the bottom 2 of your T or whatever letter you have, and just select it and stretch it out. So that's far enough, and then I'm going to do the same for the top. That's good enough. And then I'm going to change my scale to 200 because I like it a little bit bigger, and then just going to drag this off to the side. So once you've done that, you want to go to your path. You want to press F9 on your keyboard to easy ease it. If you don't have F9 on your keyboard because you're on like a 60% or something, just right click on the keyframe, go to keyframe assistant and easy ease. And then you want to go up to the graph editor, which is right here, and then you're going to drag this right one all the way into the left. So once you've done that, you want to go to like 25, and you're gonna place another keyframe, and then what you want to do is drag this into the right and drag this into the left, so just like that. So that looks a bit weird because you haven't graphed the rest of it. Now for position and scale. For position, the graph is just a simple drag this into the left and drag this into the left as well. And then for scale, what we're gonna do is drag the right one all the way to the left. So just like that. That looks not the greatest right now, but it will look better later. Now for the O, what you want to do is press S on your keyboard for scale, and if you don't have the anchor point centered in the middle, you just want to go and press Y and just get it to the center. You know, 115, and press S on your keyboard for scale, and then you want to go to just 15 and then press S and 0. Then you want to press F9 or do right click, keyframe assist and easy ease, and you just want to do a graph just like this. Actually, never mind, for this anchor point, just want to go here and you want to drag it to the right side of it. So just like there, but I'm just going to use this so it's perfect. And that looks fine to me. Then the next one is the U. So I'm just going to press Ctrl Alt Home so it's centered, and then I'm going to press, search out path, keyframe it, press U, scale, hold shift and S for scale, and shift and P for position. Now all you're going to do is go back. I want to make this longer. See, I wasn't pressing V. Now you want to go to maybe like 1 second. Do the graph on the path first, actually. Just like that. Keyframe it. Do the graph. And then simply what you want to do is you want to have it line up with here. So, and then have this a bit longer. And then you want to do your graph here. And this graph. Now that looks a little bit weird, but it will get normal. Maybe it's because I moved it. That looks better. And now I just missed something on the T, so just go back to your first letter, and what you want to do is position it up and then make this a little bit longer, just like that, so it's the same as the U. Let's watch this back. That's 3 of the 4 letters done. And then for the R, just want to search up path. That's all you're going to need. Go to 110, select these both, and then you just want to go to 25. You want to drag this out just like that, and then you want to go to 0 and drag this all the way out. And then what you want to do is press F9 on just one of them, and then you're going to do this and that, and then drag this in. So just like that. It looks a bit weird now, but because the graphs are not the same. So you're just going to do the exact same thing with the other one. So just like that. Your R graph is done, actually, not I. So now what you want to do is go to download and import the preset. So you want to select this layer, go to apply animation preset, and then you're going to find where you saved it. I just have it right here. And then what you want to do is open up contents, and then group 1, and then this. So all you're going to do is copy and paste these into the and then you're gonna hide the group. And you're just gonna do that on every single layer that you have. And then once you've done that, just turn on motion blur here, and let's pre-render and see how it looks. Right, now that looks very weird because it's all going in at the same time. So now what you want to do is just off-place the... Actually, never mind. So now what you want to do is go hide these 4 layers for now, show your bottom layer, and you want to do the exact same thing. So I'm just going to explode it here. You want to go to around 215 maybe, and wait, so TOU and R, press S on your keyboard and it will keyframe scale for all of them. Then all you want to do is press Ctrl Alt Home on every single one of these layers. So just like that, and then 10, 20. So you want to go to around 3 seconds and all of them will get keyframed to 0. And then you just want to do F9. I'm going to do a graph like this. So you're just going to drag that and just going to do that for every single one of these layers. Then you're just going to delete these 4. Then you're going to show these, and you're going to cut it here for now. And then you're going to offset it. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I just like, actually, I like the R being at 5 seconds. This one being at 4. And then the R comes in at around there. So let it pre-render. And then we're gonna go from here and we're gonna randomize these as well. So I wanted the R to go last. So like there, and then this one starts here, and then this one starts here, and this one starts here. So we're just gonna randomize these. I'm gonna cut these off here, and it's gonna appear here. So just gonna drag these in so it doesn't look invisible, and then see what we got. Got it all graphed out and everything. Now what we want to do is get an edited by. So now we're gonna go to your text tool, just gonna write edited by, and then go for Gilroy Light as your font size at like 50, or I'm just gonna pick 45 because this name's short. Gonna position it up to where the T is. Just gonna put it round about here, and then what you're gonna do is, I like it at 25. I like to start at 25. You're just gonna press Ctrl Shift D, and then you're gonna go to your animation composer. I have it starred, but you're just gonna search for this one. Something that looks like this. I forgot what it's called. It doesn't say, which is a bit annoying. So So I do that, and then you want it to end at 2 seconds. So you're gonna go to shift transition. Just gonna shift it to 2 seconds, and then start at 25. Just Control Shift D, and then I'm gonna put this at the bottom, so it goes under the Tourust, and then just comes up. And then we're gonna add it out, so we're gonna go to browse, click this one again, and out. And then we're just gonna shift the transition all the way to here, and then go to where the last one finishes. Just about there, 305. Control Shift D, delete, and we're nearly done. So the last thing you want to do is press Control Alt Y, and that will make an adjustment layer. And you want to go to Effects and Presets, add Transform, just this normal one, not BCC. And then make the scale 110, keyframe it, go all the way to the end, which is 305, and then keyframe this to 85. That's just gonna keyframe that, so I'm just gonna hide it. And now I've just made a few finishing touches, and your ident should be looking something like this. Alright, so that's basically the end of the tutorial. Make sure to drop a like and subscribe, and turn on my post notifications for more tutorials. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.